Okay, hello everybody. This is Gina Cinardo with Jinichi Studios, and I am interviewing another one of our participants in the Emerge contest that I launched in January. We are still in voting mode, so we're going to do some interviews and share it with our audience a little bit more. But this interview is just to get a little more insight into the brand that is looking to launch something new. So I would love to introduce you to McCall Brinskele. Is that pronounced right?
McCall Brinskele is how you say
Brinskele. Okay, I'm glad I asked. Well, she is bravely launching a new company called Cove, a period care company with a mission to provide comfortable, safe, and working solutions for people with periods. So, McCall, why don't you tell us a little bit about your brand, Cove, and what inspired you to actually launch it?
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having me here today, Gina. I'm excited to
You're
be a
welcome.
competition. Yeah. So Cove actually started as part of my undergrad when I was studying biomedical engineering here at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo on the Central Coast. And while I was studying there, it was COVID, and I was taking classes online. And one of the classes that I took was an intro into the disparities in the women's health space, specifically for biomedical engineers to start looking for solutions. And at the same time that I was discovering this passion for this space, my sister was diagnosed with endometriosis and uterine fibroids.
Oh, no.
And that, yeah, I just say no more. Everyone knows someone who has had this struggle with either of those conditions or any other number of conditions related to this area. And so my sister, she had suffered from painful periods for 8 years, and as a result of endometriosis and uterine fibroids, had heavy menstrual bleeding. And as a young professional, it was very difficult to find period products that could really accommodate her needs as a young working professional. And in addition to that, as a biomedical engineer doing research, I found that the period products we were currently using contain endocrine disrupting chemicals that actually put menstruators at risk for endometriosis, uterine fibroids, and even cervical and ovarian
Oh,
cancer.
wow.
So you can imagine my frustration when I
Yeah.
came to this space and found all of these things out that had really never been talked about, never explored. I really had never questioned the period products that I was taught how to use by my mom, and she was taught by her mom. And so this was just the catalyst for coming into this space and the inspiration.
Wow. That's quite a story. That's a dynamic brand backstory.
Yes, it's been a journey.
But it's such an incredible um thing that you're actually making a new product from something that we're all just so used to, like, or I shouldn't even say used to, it's just that we put up with.
Right?
So I'm really excited, although menopausal. So I
Another
wish
thing
I
we
had
don't
met
talk
you
enough
3 years
about.
ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how has the market actually responded to your innovation of your product? Have they what are the reactions?
So we are very early stage, but we've been able to work with a group of customers in order to get feedback on the product, and they are very, very excited about it. We have individuals who say, "I don't know why this hasn't been on the market before. It seems so intuitive." Just individuals who see this product as life changing for them, and just to go more into what it is that we're developing. The first product we're working on is a menstrual cup and applicator that's as easy
Mhm.
to insert and remove as a tampon.
Oh,
So we
nice.
yeah, so we chose menstrual cups as the first product because they're made out of medical grade silicone, so they don't have any of these harmful endocrine disrupting chemicals present in them. They can be worn inside the body for up to 12 hours. And for a sustainability component, they are reusable for years. So significantly
That's
lowers the
great.
individual. Yeah. And as well as our world and environment. So
Wow. Yeah, that is really, really handy. Not to mention it's probably way more comfortable.
that is the goal. Yeah. Absolutely, and that's why we have developed this applicator and a removal system that is more comfortable and more familiar to users so they can
Nice.
use this product. Yeah.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited to hear more about it from other people because obviously I don't need it anymore. But 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 it sounds like it's a great product um and I can't wait to hear other people's responses from it. So how now once you are officially launching and getting it out there, how do you plan on scaling and expanding your brand?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have partnered with our customers to work on our brand. They actually helped us pick our name, our colors, and really were partnering with us in designing this community. And so really the way that we plan on launching and growing is by utilizing them and really having this be a grassroots movement of developing a product that has been made for them, by them, and a community and brand that has been made for them and by them as well.
That's
So we are
wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah. So we're currently growing a wait list, and we plan to utilize that for our Kickstarter campaign in order to really have our audience show that this is a product that needs to be on the market.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so well, you kind of already answered this question when I said what makes your products unique.
Yeah, so sorry. Jumped ahead.
That's okay. We'll just skip that question because I think it also is pretty unique. So, okay, so how do you plan to scale and expand the brand? I know we already talked a little bit about how to scale it, but what direction do you see your brand heading in like the next 5 to 10 years?
I mean, my big, hairy, audacious goals, Gina, are that we are going to be in every grocery store, every Target, just across the nation. Really want to have this be a product that everyone has access to. And
Yeah.
we also have a global mission. We really want to be able to provide education and these period products to developing countries where individuals maybe don't even know the other options that they have because this is just not a conversation that is being had in certain areas.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that you know that I focus mostly on personal brands. So what prompted you to actually apply for the Emerge?
Well,
How do you,
meeting you, of course.
well, meeting me, of course.
Yes,
But I mean,
no,
how do you see envisioning some of the photographs that I would take?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, I would say that our brand is reflective of our community. I'm one of those individuals in our community, and I really see this being an opportunity not only for me to represent the brand, but to incorporate our wonderful group of individuals to be part of this photography and part of writing this story and representing that on our website, on our social media, so that it isn't always just me.
Yeah.
On the face of everything.
Yeah, storytelling I think is a big part of what I do. I capture the essence of the brand. So you as the CEO would be thoroughly covered and expressed, but there's so many other stories that you can also share. And it does relate to your team as well as, the products. Obviously, we wouldn't be doing detail shots of how to use them, but but the stories of your clients and customers too would also be a good one, and how much it's really made a difference in their lives, especially since you're getting it out there now and already testing it. So, oh, well, all right. So let's see. So where can everybody find you? You said you had a Kickstarter campaign started. Have you started that yet?
So we are working on our pre-launch for that Kickstarter campaign. It is not launched yet, but if
Okay.
you join our mailing list, you can be the first to know when we do launch. And on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, we are at Cove Period, and our website is coveperiod.com.
Awesome. That's great. And by the way, I did update your Instagram.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I think that Instagram that you tagged was the very first one we ever made when I was still in undergrad and we weren't yet a company. So,
I kind of figured that. I wanted to put some tag on there, but at least you found it.
yes, no.
So one more question. I actually asked the where can people find you last, but so where did the name Cove come from?
Yeah, again, we really partnered with that mailing list that we currently have in our community in order to come up with a name that was more reflective of who they are. And Cove felt very warm, a little bit more holistic. And we really just wanted it to be something, again, that was reflective of us being a place where individuals can come and there are no stupid questions. We are just partnering with you and saying, maybe we don't have all the answers right now, but we're going to walk with you and figure this out together. And so
Yeah.
co felt
That's
reflective.
great. I mean, I think I actually got that sense just from the name itself that it was more of a partnership than just a product that you're going to be using. And
Ah,
so, yeah,
yay.
I think it's great. I think that's
So
a
glad
great
to
name.
hear that.
Well, okay, that's all. I just wanted to get a little bit more insight into who you are and your motivations and what you're launching. And it sounds fantastic. I think everybody is going to benefit. So hopefully you'll win. So you have to just share this a little bit more. And if you're watching this right now, don't forget to vote for McCall. I'm going to say that with every interview, but I'm going to say. So thank you again for joining me, and hopefully you'll win.
Oh, thank you so much, Gina. It was a pleasure.